Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? It's been a long time since I posted a video here, and I want to apologize, but also update you on what's been going on and why I haven't been making content. So one of the problems I was having was I was using my other iPhone, and it was just having difficulty with audio quality, with white balance, and some other things. So I have a new phone now that I'm using to record this video. I went and purchased a new camera app because, to my dismay, as soon as I tried to use the video recording feature this morning, I realized that the white balance was still messed up. So now you can see I can move my hand towards the camera and it's not going to constantly be adjusting itself. So I'm hoping that this is going to make the quality of the content here that much better. I'm still working with audio. This will be one of the full tests to see how it goes. I bought a lavalier microphone, but it seems that when I try to use it, it still leaves like a buzz in the video, and I'm kind of going back and forth on whether or not I want to leave that. My idea, because I'm so busy, is that I'm trying to make the video side very streamlined, very simple, because I've been doing video production for years, so I know you're supposed to use, better cameras, and you're supposed to edit. All these things adds time to the production side. Yes, it makes the videos better, but I'm super busy, so I'm trying to figure out where the balance can be, where I can do the least amount of editing possible, but still get videos out that are better quality and not just a bunch of garbage, because I know that nobody would then want to watch it, and then it defeats the purpose of doing the videos, right? So, the other thing that I've been super busy doing is I've been editing and finishing up writing book 1 of the new series for the Revelations universe, which is going to be Kingdom of Sand, book 1, and the title of the book will be Judgment Day. I'm super excited for this project that's coming out, and you may have noticed the art back here. What this is going to be the book cover. So I went and I hired an illustrator who's worked with Catalyst Game Labs. If you don't know, they are the company that runs the Battletech miniatures game. I hired one of the guys there that works with them and got him to take my concept art for like my Spade, the Sentry, and the Sierra, and got him to actually make what's going to be the book cover. So right now the book cover is being finished up by an artist on Fiverr. It was made much more financial sense to pay the artist to make the illustration than go hire someone on Fiverr for much less to just put the text up there. Why don't I do it myself? Because it takes time to learn that learning curve. Photoshop takes time. All those things takes effort. And honestly, as far as the book cover part goes, if I can pay someone on Fiverr $15 to take care of that, and that would be 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 or 5 hours of my time to do it correctly, I can pay them $15. They go take care of it. Then I can go back and do what they cannot do, which is to write and edit and promote the book. So I'm really excited about this new novel that's coming out. It's the first in a series. Right now, the series is set to probably be about 5 novels, although I was working on some more of the outlining yesterday for the additional books, because I've also already written book 2. The reason being is I wrote several books, 1 and 2, and I've just barely started 3 because I want to try to do a quick release, which is where you release one book and then like 4 weeks later you release the next one, 4 weeks later you release the next one. So I'm trying to give myself a little bit of time, basically as like a head start to already have saved up, so that way I can start rolling out. I'm really excited about this series though, because in the first novel in the Revelations universe, Rise of the Inquisitor, we got to really see how the Inquisitors work, how Damian Varius, who's the main character in that series, or that just novel, it started as a series and became just a singular novel, how he interacted with the universe, and he got to see that we as the readers, as author, got to experience the Revelations universe from the perspective of somebody who works in law and order. So the Inquisitors are basically, substitute the name for lawman. They're the ones that go around anything that's too difficult for the local authorities. They bring in an Inquisitor. An Inquisitor would sort of be like an FBI agent, kind of like on steroids. So they can go around on all the different planets. If they find somebody that's guilty of a crime, they have the ability to execute on the spot. They have the ability to reprimand, to fine, to say, yeah, you know what, you're not responsible for this, and clear all charges. They're basically judge, jury, and executioner if they have to be, all on the spot, because the Republic is now over 60 worlds, and it's really difficult to maintain, extreme sides of law. So that's what we got to see with this novel. With the next series that's coming out, we get to follow a pirate. He's a captain of a crew, and the reason that they're pirates is because basically in Revelations, things are really bad right now in the current year, which is cycle 434. And the economy is just like garbage. So you have the situation where these people need to keep eating. You know, they need food, they need supplies. The Republic isn't helping them out on their planet, and they're trying to figure out, well, what do we got to do? Well, they go to desperate measures. And that'll be explained more in the series of why they have to do that. Why can't they leave the planet? Why did they choose that life? And you get to kind of explore it from the perspective of somebody doing something awful because they feel that they have to. So in that kind of dichotomy, you get to see things from the perspective of the law, and then now we're going to see the perspective of just an ordinary person being thrust into a terrible situation. Now, what I'm so excited for about this next product, though, is because I have invested so much more time, money, and effort into making this the best product I've ever released. And, you know, everybody that's an author is going to say, oh, yeah, it's the best ever. No, I 100% mean that. When I first wrote Revelations Discovery, which is just an anthology of some short stories, 6 of them. And actually one of them was what led to Rise of the Inquisitor, and another one was actually what leads to Kingdom of Sand. So funny enough, I used 2 of the short stories to kind of take them and keep going. They've been revamped a little bit to, you know, have new content and new direction, but they're still part of it. But when I first wrote Discovery, I had no idea what I was doing. That was my very first time writing. Well, not my very first time fictional writing and actually publishing something, because I'd written 2 other nonfiction stuff before. And, you know, then I did Rise of the Inquisitor, and I was getting a lot better, but I was still learning a lot of the learning curve. And you like that? Using learning curve. But now I've incorporated different strategies for how I'm writing. I went and purchased Grammarly, which people are going to be like, oh, Grammarly is whatever, you know, because some people knock it, some people don't. Basically, Grammarly is like Microsoft Word's automatic editing. You know, it catches misspellings or typos or grammar issues, but it does it to like a whole new level. And for myself, just between us, grammar is not necessarily my strongest thing. So if you're really fantastic at grammar, you know all the rules, you know, oh, commas should go at this point, but not in this point, but they do here when there's certain circumstances. If you know all those rules, then awesome, more power to you. I do not a whole lot. I'm learning though, because when I went through, I took Rise of the Inquisitor and I went and I updated it with Grammarly. That way I could test it for myself and kind of see how it works. And I'm pretty excited with it. That already improved this product. So if you buy Rise of the Inquisitor now, you will receive a updated version when the version that I have here in person is first edition. So second edition is already an improved product from what it was. But out of the gate, Judgment Day is going to be a superior product in about every single aspect. I've improved my editing as far as formatting, so the book will look better. The margins are better. Everything that I've learned about writing and editing, I'm applying to this. And everything that I've also learned about marketing, which is another thing that I'm going to cover in a separate video. Book cover, vastly going to be improved. I mean, just as a behind the scenes thing, I spent $80 to get this book cover, right? This illustration was $400 just for the illustration. If I count concept art, 50, 100, 150, plus the 400 puts me at $550. Plus the paying the person to to format the actual book cover is an additional $17 because Fiverr is a punk and charges an extra $2 off of every purchase. So that puts me at $567. And months of work, because it took months to get these 3 designs, not counting the illustration. The illustration was actually the fastest part so far. The book cover will be really quick. So $567 just to be able to give you this book cover is, to me, is a huge crack it open of the wallet, because this was just $80 and that was a big deal. This right here, this was a $15 book cover that I got off Fiverr. I think it was 15. I think so. So at the time, 15 was a big deal to me. Then I went to 80 and now I'm at 567. Hot dog, I'm becoming a professional. Oh my goodness, my wallet. But I just want to let you guys know that that's all the stuff that's going on. There's going to be more videos coming out. I'm probably going to go ahead and record a slew of them right now because I can, and the kids and the wife are out visiting family, so I have some time here to do some work. But thank you guys for sticking with this channel. Thank you guys. There's a lot of stuff coming. I can't wait to show you guys this book in person when I can show you the cover. And if you're interested, comment below and I will make sure that you get a link to the book when it goes live. All right? Talk to you guys again very soon.